in this third set, see if they can build on it. Garcia sends it over. Burke setting up Basham, and they cannot. A kill from Basham. Muisenga back to Moore. The set far side, tapped over. Aslian with the kill. Salen Aslian has emerged.
I think Michigan State have to work just a little bit harder.
Garcia digging it out. Muisenga setting up Emma Monks. Duzema with the kill off the blocker and down in Michigan State.
Williams pops it up. Chitty with the bump set. Back to Williams, who circles back, finds Muisenga, who's got the dig. Point kept alive. Here's Williams again. Dug by Yosia. And then O'Gorman able to respond from her last swing, which was nowhere close.
It's a great atmosphere, and you hear the girls talking about it on the screen in between plays and timeouts, and they say we like the airflow, we like the atmosphere, the energy, how many people you can fit in there. It really shows what the Rutgers volleyball team is looking to do as a program.
It is a very passionate atmosphere for sure. The airflow, by the way, we talked about it. Definitely a little.
And some phenomenal players in this conference.
Those two, 1 and 2, on the right there for Player of the Year at this point. Big swing for Michigan State.
Michigan State players are expecting it to be out of bounds.
Rachel Muisenga in setting, and she connects with Taylor Hold'em. Well, Michigan State was starting to move downhill. Big side out for Rutgers, but right back to it.
Written in that back corner on Michigan State's defense.
Muisenga setting, and Duzema putting it down. Outside for Humphrey, and Swain there with the dig. Into the cross court and down one more time for Hold'em.
Double-digit kills in all 4 of her Big Ten matches so far. Just very impressive.
MacArthur inside the line.
What a comeback from the Spartans, 25-24. A service ace, and we're going to set number 5 here in East Lansing. She's definitely been one of those key players to watch out for. Hold'em digs it out. Muisenga, MacArthur gets it. Michigan State needed that point, and they got it. Welcome back to East Lansing. 5th set. Swain pops it up. Muisenga. Kelly kept it alive. Northwestern can't get it over, though. Yosia. Muisenga. O'Gorman dug out by Stinson. Again, Chin. Swain keeps it going. Hold'em, change up. Once again, Russo is on top of it. Again, Hernandez this time blocked. Hernandez gonna try her luck, but another really good rally. O'Gorman gets the point. Michigan State needed that badly. With our Swain, Muisenga, change up right there, works out for Duzema. Good work again by Michigan State. That's a good answer.
Yes, it's so fun that they've been able to go to other gyms and be part of these big crowds too. Crowds that places have not seen until Nebraska played there this year, which is really fun. It just shows the popularity that volleyball has, and I think the draw that this team has as well.
In the middle, and Okur has been effective there in the middle. Back row, Beeson. Good up by Muisenga, and it leads to the kill on the left side from Hold'em. Rolled into the middle by Grace Kelly. Quick middle. Boy, what a swing by Okur.
And that was set up. That was a fantastic pass by their back row player there.
Beeson, not down. Good up by Yosia.
Good hustle there to chase that ball down.
Batenhorst
Nice
block,
cover.
great covered. Off the top of the block, what a save!
Wow, nice hustle by Michigan State too.
No touch. Duzema thought there was a touch. Leah Johnson thinks there's a touch. And Leah Johnson's going to the card.
Big hit. Iowa State been close in a number of their matches. Both teams really wanted to come home with the win tonight. Wow. Second tight end they've lost this season. So Deacon Hill, the former Badger, I'm sure excited to win against his old teammates in Madison. Now back to volleyball action. Big hit by Michigan State. 25-23. Muisenga's serve. Hawkeyes out of system. Michigan State's not. Whoa, big swing. And a nice hit there by the Spartans. She puts the ball in play after getting the ace to secure the first set. Moravak defended by the Spartans. Here comes Urquhart. We've mentioned it a few times tonight. One of the top servers in the Big Ten. Ortega showing some good athleticism there. Oh, good set, good hit. Yeah, Ortega doing some stuff there in the front row. Pretty athletic setter for the Hawkeyes. (20-11). Hawkeyes almost had players tonight with at least 11. Michigan State in system.
Overpass, and the Spartans can't take advantage. Up the middle once more, and another big dig, but it will go to the Spartans being aggressive.
She's a really great offensive attacker, but sometimes she's taking a little bit off the point, off the touch on that point, and just a nice little touch on the ball off the ball.
Taylor Hold'em just that easy when they look that solid.
Great serve receive play there for the Spartans.
Hold'em top 10 in the conference in both points per set and kills per set, not just freshmen, overall. Muisenga goes to her once more, and again off the block.
Sometimes you try to stay alive and it'll still score.
Muisenga looking for a Hold'em, and beautiful placement over the block. Miscommunication by Michigan State, but it will lead to a point anyway. Going off the block is Hold'em.
More outside hitter production is not surprising for me.
Free ball for Michigan State. Stanishevska once more.
All the Michigan State.
Abby Duzema.
If you completely cross under the net there and you get in the line of play, they're going to call that on you.
Muisenga serving. And she gets the ace to clinch set number 3.
Pass from Murr, and looked like Schaffmaster thought that.
She's got that cannon for a wingspan and for an arm.
She sure does. Another great pass there. Great serve there from Grote. And a great swing from Duzema down. The line goes down. That's exactly what Michigan State needed here.
Get that contact.
Spartans not exactly in sync here.
Michigan State.
finding that exact open spot. She placed it perfectly.
Go
There's
for a
Kylie
set
Murr.
point.
Set point as fans of Vittori Pavilion are on their feet. A kill from Kulig extends the set, which is definitely not what the Spartans are looking for from her. Stanishevska with the big swing, and she puts the ball down again. This girl is on fire.
They have this breathing room, and they need to work with it.
Well, they don't need to play super aggressive if the Spartans keep making errors. That was a very, very well-placed tip there. Welcome back to Big Ten Plus here. Second set, Minnesota currently leading 10-6. Melanie Schaffmaster after back-to-back aces. She's got a pretty cool story. Hunter played at Michigan State. Unbelievable scrambling from the Gophers. Kylie Murr at Kulig puts the ball down for State after all of that work that the Gophers.
Not the errors that Michigan State is committing.
Yeah, definitely seeing it a lot more aggressive.
There you go.
And Schaffmaster wins the battle against Kulig at the tape. Phenomenal dig there from Kylie Murr. Walker with the roll shot. Here's Muisenga. She finds Stanishevska to end that rally. Wow, Stanishevska, that is her 5th kill of the day.
Using that 6'9" frame in the middle.
Yep.
You don't see that too often. Aaliyah Moore makes up for it. She may not be 6'9", but she's got the vertical.
Yes, she does.
And
She's
comes
got
through.
it.
Muisenga sets up Kulig in front. Gets it past Smrek. Looking for Aaliyah Moore. The Badgers tried to keep it alive, couldn't get it back in over the pin. That's something about the 6-2 for Michigan State that they run with both of those setters. Each setter is a little different. Crawford. And Aaliyah Moore has a lot of power, but Hamlin's there. Free ball for the Spartans. Moore taps it through. Franklin couldn't get to it.
Yeah, and MSU has 21 kills. Wisconsin has 14.
Aaliyah Moore makes it 22 Michigan State kills. Now Franklin to serve. Muisenga going back to Kulig again.
That's a good answer, though, for Michigan State. You need a couple more strung together.
Muisenga setting it up for Aaliyah Moore. And the Badgers unable to handle that heat from Aaliyah Moore.
Pushed out. And that is Rachel Muisenga in there now setting. So here's Pedraza now back to serve. Pushed out to that right side, and once again, it's we're going to kill for Aaliyah Moore. 20 kills, 5 errors, 38 swings. Pushed out to the freshman of the pin. Great angle. Nice thumb down there for Hold'em to get the kill.
You know, that's a big chunk right there in the middle.
Feels like one of those years inside the Big Ten Conference where you're going to have a winning record in the league to make the postseason.
I'm saying, you know, the adjustment that Michigan State needs to make, that she is tipping. But I get you, Larry. I got you.
Same page. Hard swing into the block. Hold'em with the kill right through the block.
Yeah, right through and really going for that tool.
Right back to your offense. Penn State siding out at 63% to under 50 for Michigan State. That's the side out though, and Moore, Aaliyah Moore. So 2 away from going on top 2 sets to 1. Vilanovic. Pushed off the block and down. There's a good point. That's a smart shot for Hold'em on that left side.
Sire. Sent back by Kelly. Batted around by multiple players. Muisenga gets in on it.
goes right for Sam Sire, and they're able to secure the point for the. Breslin getting loud. Russ sends it over. Yosia. The hard contact comes down against Sire, and Michigan State begins their crawl back, 7-5.
She has a fantastic hitting percentage as well with the amount of attempts that she has.
Rachel Muisenga sets it up. Now coming in, that was Sire. A little bit of a roll shot coming in from Ashlayan. Gunter. Sire. Yosia. And the kill comes from Zuzana Kulig. Muisenga. Terrapins falling to the ground. Michigan State able to use the angle.
You come to the Breslin Center. Maryland knows that they're coming for a contest. They're 1-5 against the Spartans as there's an ace. Great job there. The Terrapins need some momentum, and that's a huge block to do so.
Sent over by Kulig. Spartans get the point. Just barely gets it over. Spartans keeping it going. Hold them. Sent over Dowler. Final hit coming in from Rohrbach.
Good dig by Yosia once again.
Leah Moore is able to secure the point. The first set will go to the Michigan State Spartans, 25-14 here in Big Ten play. Muisenga. Sent into the air. Alex McGillivray really making her name known. Muisenga. And just the awkward angle. Rachel Muisenga preparing for the serve. Popped up. Now sent over. Yosia. Stanishevska. Blocked in the front. Yosia sends it over for Aaliyah Moore to finish it off. Popped up by Hold'em and sent down by Zuzana Kulig. Over for the block. Yosia. Leah Moore with the strong finish and the kill. Harley Cole. Hold'em. Bishop. Stashevska sends it right back.
And I'll tell you what, it's hard to chip away.
Moravec looking to start that off. Hold'em. Muisenga. Aaliyah Moore. Sent over by Davis. Stashevska. Muisenga. Hold'em. For now. Aaliyah Moore showing off the vertical and securing the point for the Spartans. Moravec. Yosia. Muisenga. Hold'em. Able to tool the block.
Murphy has of where the attacker is going to go. She has a great, court vision. She's able to get herself in great placement.
Diving save by Tooman and a back bump by Ragler. Here's Aaliyah Moore, rolls it through. On Friday against Minnesota in the 4-set loss that's tied for the most in a Big Ten match this year. Yosia retrieves it. Moore lines one up and gets it to fall.
And that's exactly what we saw there. She was only able to get one serve in.
Zuzana Kulig served it. She's played all 6 matches of her career in the last 2 months, has really assumed a starting role. And there's MacArthur again.
Now Michigan State has a little bit of opportunity to continue to close this gap.
Rachel Muisenga, 7 straight matches with 14+ assists. Landot from 10, and it's read well by Yosia. Thorpe with some miscommunication bumps it over and out.
She has her second one so far of this set. She's right behind Emily Landot, who has 6.
And Landot cannot save it going into the seats. Sydney Taylor serves it. Muisenga dishes, more spikes. Emily Landot from long range. Couldn't sneak it through. Here come the Buckeyes. It's Brandaway. Pancaked alive by Londa. And we've got a good rally here. MacArthur finishes it off.
offensive end with 2 aces, none for Michigan State.
Set up at the net, a nice swing there. Hornung with 4 digs today already, sends that one away. Huge swing and a kill, Taylor Hold'em for her 3rd kill of the day. Raven Colvin now back behind the service line. Nice dig there by Hudson. Jacoyne has to get it over. Spartan's able to play it. From here in Lafayette, Indiana sends this one away. Muisenga sends that one away. And an ace for Muisenga. Played at McCutcheon High School. She gets her first swing of the matchup. Brown not able to dig that one up.
He's 3 for 23 with 4 errors. The Spartans not playing their best volleyball, but good enough against what the Boilermakers are doing.
Kulig with the nice block there at the net. And a huge swing and a kill.
Indiana and Illinois before you close it out with the Boilermakers.
Hornung sends that one away as we get underway after the timeout. Seemingly cooled off here in set number 3. Joust at the net. Myers keeps it alive. And a beautiful tap over from Rachel Muisenga.
Each team with 1 service error here in the game. Cameron Hanna has an ace for Penn State in the early going. Hold them down the line, off the touch, point Michigan State. Great look at rec call, a great crowd here tonight. Students starting to head out of town for the holiday break coming up. Nittany Lions by 2, Michigan State needing a point, and that is buried by Michigan State. Who have had a lot of success in the Big Ten, but now trying to lead Penn State to success this season, coming in from Ohio State and Michigan, respectively. Block up from Zoe Wetherington and Taylor Trammell. This time one-on-one against the Merzick block, and Aaliyah Moore with the kill for Michigan State. MacArthur blocked by Trammell. This time they tried the outside, and Hold'em gets the kill for Michigan State. We're down to the final 2 weeks of the regular season. Soon it will be Selection Sunday time. Fasten your seatbelts. Nothing better than the month of December in college volleyball, as Aaliyah Moore out of the Michigan State timeout picks up the kill.
It is an incredible feat.
Well, you know, she came in here very highly touted, but she's found and carved a nice role here and a key contributor for the Nittany Lions in the back half of the year, playing in that back row there. Wasn't able to get to that one along with Holland.
Which is something that they've been able to do to limit Penn State right
And you
now.
just look at the way the teams are hitting here in the second set. Michigan State 4 errors, big kill for MacArthur, but Michigan State 4 errors attacking after only 3 in the opening set. Penn State
normally come out with jetpacks on. Last night they did the same exact thing, taking the opening frame against Northwestern. Big swing that time on the far side. Here's the freshman Georgia Lee to serve. She had 2 aces last night, playing in her first match in over a month. Nice tip that time from Moore. First ever ranked win in program history. And that was inside Jersey Mike's Arena. There's Hold'em. She can hold that one in the kill department. Looks like it's Rachel Muisenga who's setting right now for the Spartans. And she sets up Hold'em, who crushes that one. And that's a big kill for Kulig. Muisenga for MacArthur.
Hayworth now, once again, maintaining the serve. Very powerful serve as Hold'em corrals at that time. Going to Amani MacArthur, and she gets the kill to go. She was just talking with Leah Johnson moments ago. Carey now couldn't handle it correctly, and they just go with the overhead pass from Lopez. This time, Kulig gets in, and she gets the kill to go. Susanna Kulig. Fickle now. Muisenga going over to Moore. Trying to go to Geddes for Indiana. And Grace Kelly trying to get it for the Spartans. Kulig will maintain the serve for Michigan State. Michigan State's got this deficit to 4. Taylor Hold'em now from the back line. Indiana trying to win the battle up front. Imani MacArthur gets it to go off the tip shot over the net. Fantastic placement there. Moore going to Kulig, and Kulig gets the kill.
They put on quite a run here in the second set.
Going back to Hold'em. Hold'em with the kill. Gary couldn't get over to the near side quick enough, and Hold'em responded. Hold'em once again. Running after it now is the Hoosiers. Aaliyah Moore with the kill.
Yeah, those errors can be a real nail in the coffin.
Near side now to Aaliyah Moore, who just recently checked in, and the tip shot goes for Aaliyah Moore, and she gets a kill of her own.
So it's really great to see her.
She's been huge for the Boilermaker squad this year. Susanna Kulig gets a kill of her own, and Kulig coming back.
So, I mean, she's definitely formidable up there in that front line.
It's going to be a battle of the front lines today, no doubt, Briggs. Aaliyah Moore trying to go far side off the front line of the Boilermakers, and it's point for the Spartans and kill for Aaliyah Moore. Yoshia says mine as she digs it out. Hold'em now on the near side. Skimmerman with the dig. Now Kulig has it, and Kulig finishes it off for the kill. Eva Hudson with 4 quick kills so far, and obviously we called it earlier, but over that 1,000 kill mark as MacArthur answers with a kill of her own. Correction, Rachel Muisenga with the serve error. Muisenga here setting up Kulig, and Kulig gets the kill of her own and regaining the point for the Spartans. Coyne with the serve. Going to the middle for Hold'em, and Hold'em gets the kill.
Mitigate these errors and try to let Purdue Boilermakers make those errors.
Mentioned it earlier, Briggs, errors so important. And MacArthur finds the kill.
Yeah, there's MacArthur again. I mean, earlier in this game, she was able to answer back against the Boilermakers.
Within this Hilltopper team is Travis Hudson's and his team's creativity so far, finding ways to create shots.
Courtney goes for the kill. And another point for Michigan State. Coyle will head to the bench. Howard take the serve. Howard just takes that one over the top of the net. Yosia going down to get it. Preston looking for the kill, and that one stays in. Taylor Preston.
Leads to a Michigan State chance right at the top of the tape.
Saw Callie Bauer there on the net trying to get that one over, but Anderson with the reach is able to get it. Huge dig there by Yosia. Muisenga going down. Anderson sending that one over. Bauer setting up Skidmore, and a block by Michigan State. Has had a few errors so far in this one, but again, very, very early.
It's true, and there's
the top level of play, and that's not a bad thing necessarily. You're still learning play against high caliber teams. So Anderson setting that one in for the kill, and she will get it. Just in the corner there, keeps it in.
State's case, very few of those, but nevertheless, no less lethal.
Abby Schaefer with the serve there for Western Kentucky. Huge block there from Bauer to get the point.
Now, one thing is for sure, Marin, we have not seen a service ace yet, and I figure we will at one point.
And right there, Danielle Corley starting it off for the Spartans in set 2. Hilltoppers couldn't keep that one in bounds. First point going to Michigan State, that one. Cox serving. Over to Yosia. Setting it up. Duzema going for the kill, but that one out. Another point to Western Kentucky.
Michigan State's use of the outside. There, Duzema kind of threw up like she was going to it, and then it was Courtney.
Preston there, another point for her. Nice dig there coming from Chitty. Sending that one over was Coyle. Huge dig there from the Hilltoppers. Chitty setting up Coyle once again. Coyle sending it over. Yosia keeps it alive for Michigan State. Setting up Preston now. That one going out off of Bauer's arm and a point, Michigan State. Why the point scorer now serving. Muisenga to Duzema. And there, I think she heard you, Brian. Duzema getting the point there for Michigan State.
Joust at the net, and it's hard to read that when you're jumping at it and you're trying to not create a violation there.
Cox, Anderson keeping in, Muisenga over to Courtley. Hilltoppers kept alive, Yosia. Keeping up, Duzema trying to get that over. Huge block there from Western Kentucky. That one just pushed over by Muisenga, and Hilltoppers sprawling to the ground there, just couldn't keep that one in.
Especially after seeing the start from her this year. It's just another piece of added depth for Michigan State.
Bolton, Muisenga just tapping that one over and getting the point there for Michigan State. Nice communication. Bolton was setting up Muisenga.
With Michigan State, they fluctuate between a 6-2 and a 5-1, and we'll see who wears down who.
Absolutely. Spartans starting. They go quickly to Preston, and that's a quick first point for Michigan State.
You catch one just a little bit strong and, fail to land it in.
Spartans go quick to the near side. Once again, Preston converts.
Back from Yosia.
Here's Yosia once again. Now they go to Muisenga. Nice play from Muisenga. That was a very smart. You see that high Q in effect right there.
They want their looks, and rightfully so. They've proven to be excellent, but they're okay with her doing that.
Spartans once again. This time Anderson, and Anderson converts.
She's gotten better everywhere she's been every year.
Absolutely, and Coach Johnson has to love where the Spartans are playing these past couple of games. And that's another point for Michigan State, this time coming at the hands of Duzema to a 9-0 scoring run. Now Marist going once again. Spartans able to recover. Nice play from Muisenga once again. Do they go to set up plays? Of course, we've talked about Muisenga being that main one, so I think maybe you try to go away from that. But once again, the Spartans right at the front of the net doing a good job of blocking. Now here's Marist once again. Muisenga this time, near side Anderson. First touch coming through on the back line, but no good. Marist unable to take control. Anderson will credit the kill.
Indian River State College in Fort Pierce, Florida, where she received 107 kills and 9 aces to go along with 9 blocks in just 15 matches, Jack.
Yeah, Preston gets that one, so Michigan State able to get back onto the board. Muisenga now to the far side. Anderson credited with the kill. Michigan State, we'll see if they start to get in a groove now.
Going to the Ramblers, serving Sam Folk. Muisenga setting up Anderson. She'll send that one out at Michigan State. A back and forth battle here, now getting the point back, leading 3-2.
The Ramblers can hang their hat on.
Nilani Yosia to serve for Michigan State. Good job by Preston to get up there, but the ball's on the Spartan side. Preston going for the kill. Huge dig there from the Ramblers, keeping it alive with that one going into the benches.
Of being comfortable enough to serve it in, but being aggressive to win some early points.
And right there, Zuzana Kulig picking up where she left off on Friday, gets the kill for Michigan State. More Muisenga, more going for the kill, that one.
To close out that one, 3-1.
Anderson sending it over, Fitting keeps it up. Ramblers send it back over, Yosia. Muisenga to Anderson going for the kill, and she will get it. The defending Big Ten gymnastics champs. Checking out the MSU volleyball team here in the Breslin on this Sunday afternoon. Ramblers send it over, Yosia with the dig. Muisenga sets up Preston. Huge block there from the Ramblers. being the last to touch it. That point goes to Michigan State.
Remis, who's from Bennett Academy outside of Chicago. Rachel Muisenga, also from Bennett Academy.
Ramblers sending it over. Anderson keeps it alive for Michigan State. Just touching it over the net.
Their relationship, they actually went 41-1 en route to a state championship.
Muisenga having fun with just that light tap over the net. Gets another point for Michigan State. She'll head back to serve. Spartans starting to pull away. And couldn't get the dig there for Loyola Chicago.
Muisenga's serve die right in front of her. Really hard to handle.
Good effort there from Marist. Anderson serving for Michigan State. Bailey sending it over. Huge block there from Duzema and Muisenga. Bailey to serve again. Yosia, Muisenga, and she'll just tap it over to win the set for Michigan State. 25-19, but a huge credit to the Ramblers. They made Michigan State fight for that one. It was not easy for the Spartans.
That's right, and you look at Muisenga, shifty right there, just finding a way to place it down into that center zone.
Muisenga serving for Michigan State. And trying to receive that one was Svetkovic. She was able to get it under her hands, but just bumped out of bounds.
More about her throughout this broadcast.
First kill going to Anna Patchett. Duzema sending that one over and getting kill number 1 for the Spartans.
Past the second round to the Sweet 16 is their best ever.
Brusek serves, Anderson receives. Preston going for the kill. Huge dig there from the Broncos. Preston's gonna just tap it right back over. On the side of Western Michigan, Salesman. Yosia keeps the ball up. Over to Preston. Preston going for the kill, and she'll keep it in. A kill for Taylor Preston, her second of the night. A much lower hitting percentage than we saw from these Spartans in the Kathy DeBoer Invitational. Case sets up Patchett. Patchett just tapping that one over. The dig goes to Yosia. Anderson trying to go for the kill, and she'll get it. Yosia with the serve. Broncos send it over. Muisenga to Kulig and Susanna Kulig. But that was a huge play there for Michigan State to get those 2 aces. The Broncos getting the point there off that error. And a huge block there from Susanna Kulig. Susanna Kulig. From the Spartans tonight, and it was a beauty.
Yeah, Western Michigan for the MAC championship last year was just one of those years that was oh so good for the Broncos.
Erickson to serve, reception from Hold'em. Anderson sends it over. Just tapped over by the Broncos. Yosia over to Preston. Preston going for the kill. And a beautiful kill there from Taylor Preston. Boyer continuing to serve in the set 2, received by Yosia. Muisenga setting up Hold'em. Big block put up there by the Broncos. Moore going for the kill. Another block put up there, but that one tipped out of bounds by the blockers of Michigan State.
Purdue Fort Wayne will start with the serve in Barrett. Yosia, first touch of the game for the green and white. Purdue Fort Wayne trying to send an attack of their own. Yosia gathers once again. Now they go near side to Anderson, looking her for her first kill of the game, and Anderson does this jab.
You look at the NCAA as a whole. In the women's game, it is true that averages say that your hitting percentage from the back row will be negative. That's exactly what you'd predict from her, just a hard swing down the line.
Absolutely, Stratford, a big piece of this Macedon team. So Muisenga to serve. Now near side for the Macedons. Yosia now going near side to Hold'em. Nice dig from Yosia. Now Muisenga back line to Anderson. Anderson really strong first set of action so far. Now Kulig this time. That one stays in. Susanna Kulig able to give the Spartans.
To this point, that's been the difference, is system swings, putting balls down, and it's worked.
Yeah, you can see early in this second set, Spartans are really trying to get Hold'em going. This time Anderson coming from the back line, and that was So here's Betts. Anderson with a touch. Now Muisenga over to Kulig. And Kulig able to get going.
But the raw skill is undeniable from her.
That one, what a play from...
As we conclude here in set number 2.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. We will see what happens here in the rest of this second set of action. Moore, very powerful, trying to get the kill. And Aaliyah Moore, we mentioned it early.
More downed balls and a higher percentage for her.
So Muisenga now to Anderson. And Anderson able to get going.
It's a matter of can you turn it back into play and win that point. That time, just misdirected.
Nice dig that time coming from Purdue, Fort Wayne.
Chopra to serve again. Serve is up, ricochets at the net. Wolverines try the block, no good.
It's all about their defense at the net. That's what's going to be able to win them points where Michigan State has more time with the ball.
There's another reception error, Maddie Cochran.
The 11th kill for Michigan, again, that is how they pick up most of their points. They're not just feasting on the opponent's errors, they're earning these points.
Wallette with a lot of firepower on again. Received well by the Spartans and deflected out of play. To serve for the first time. Freshman out of California. Returned by the Spartans. Anderson on the attack, gets blocked but out of play. Another point for Michigan State. Set to serve. Cochran fires one over. Hold'em sets it up. Now the return from Hold'em. She'll come away with the kill.
We'll see who can click first.
Trixie McMillan serves for the Wolverines. Spartans set it up and an excellent attack. Follett tried to dig it out but couldn't. The Wolverines, well, they have the upper hand here and can't have service errors when you're down. An excellent attack. Akasha Anderson.
After 5 in the first set, but they pick up 2 on back-to-back points here.
Wolverines serve. Anderson on the attack. Popped up by the Wolverines. Now Jacobs flings it over. Now for Anderson again. Tipped at the line and a point for the Spartans.
Block, Brian, and she's been all over the floor tonight.
Foley comfortably picks that one up. Schaffmaster, back row. Tip Hansen. Muisenga now handling the setting.
Really feels like Minnesota's been able to grab some momentum.
Completely. It's a decisive one. Can't lose those. Serve in from Acevedo. Hansen holds it up, terminating Aaliyah Moore. She can jump out of the building.
Those are unforced errors, Brian.
Serving in, Muisenga back set, Moore. The double block strong for the Gophers. Kulig runs the middle. Grote is as pivotal as anything else has been for Minnesota here so far. Muisenga, left side here, Preston rips at that one. It drops.
The evening, that's a big point.
Polabiuk serves it in for Minnesota. Back row attack, hold him there. The Gophers in towards the net. Hansen makes the adjustment. Yosia controls. Muisenga running the middle is Kulig. And another one in favor of the Spartans. Well done by her. Rader, who's a senior, and then Brandowy, who's younger, learning from the best.
Serve set to the outside and Preston. Yeah, the middle blocker has really come to play today. 5 kills already for the freshman from Nova Scotia. Set up near the front. Excellent ability to keep it alive. Londot tries to float that one over. Nice little rally building. Selman sends that one back. Little reception off the shoulder, and it concludes with Michigan State picking up the point. World stops for about a second there. But glad to see that she is doing well and remaining in this game. Set to the far side and sneaking it in there, Taylor Preston.
Was hitting at a 455 clip, but that one she just mistimes the jump. That time Hold'em just, the Spartans, they just got to play this one out.
A hard swing down. Susanna Kulig says not just yet.
Long on the receive, over to Preston. Yosia sets up for Anderson. Back row attack.
Anderson delivered there for Michigan State.
Muisenga serve, gentle reception from Red. Back row attack finds the open space.
She was a honorable mention Under Armour All-American in 2021, but people don't realize that she played golf as well and was a 3-time medalist in Illinois as a golfer.
It's one thing to play golf, it's another thing to be really good at it. And she is quite good at that indeed. As a back row attack, Taylor Preston. Laying out for that one. Yosia sets behind her. Excellent effort getting down for that one from Burke. Muisenga's set over to Moore. And Moore once again.
Category of service errors, it's advantage Michigan State all the way.
And Muisenga, the service ace of her own.
Back into the hands of somebody else.
Set over to Moore. And once again,
Staniszewska has been phenomenal by way of getting the ball up as she does there.
Over to Preston.
again, very highly in the Big Ten in blocks and digs, and it's been Kulig and Yosia leading the way for the Spartans, as here's Warden. That one's tipped at the net. Sent back, good dig from Garcia, but
lead once again. See if they can build on it, put Michigan State in an uncomfortable position.
Big swing from Preston.
Look out.
So Warden, we talked about the injuries, but a big point there. Big swing from the Spartans and a kill, and they retake the lead. Garcia. Sent back by the Spartans and a kill. In the first, Iowa took an early lead, and Michigan State clawed back. Here, Michigan State took the early lead, and the Hawkeyes clawed back. Big swing and a kill for Taylor Preston. The 6'4" sophomore from Poland with the serve. Meitzler for Garcia. Big swing. That's her 7th kill of the day. Tipped off the net, and it drops in, and Michigan State takes set number 2.
The offense has just picked up so much more here in that third set for the Hawkeyes, and Jim Barnes, just a lot more communication of where it's going and what they want to get going. That one's headed our way.
Dallas.
The service here. Sent over by Kulig. Well defended there, back on the Spartan side. Now Stanishevska, and that one's going to get over for the point.
Oni Ofebu, they went to the same high school in Long Beach, California.
See that right there, knowing each other's playing styles. Right back into a rally here for the Spartans. Preston sends this one over, and she picks up a kill of her own.
For this Michigan State club, it's going well right now.
And Mayo De La Reyes sends it over as we're back into play here. Leah Moore sending that one over.
With Michelle Owobede in that side right there.
Stanishevska sends it over. Awkwardly played by the Ducks, but they're able to corral it and get it across. Now Juliana Kulig with the big time kill. Back-to-back big points for him.
I love the fact that Stanishevska has a couple of errors. That doesn't matter. Let's just get back to what we know.
Stanishevska does a nice job there. Mimi Collier in the middle. Nicely done by Yosia, keeping it alive. Akasha Anderson now for the Spartans. It's dug out. Back over to Owobede. Raleigh developing here. Preston saved by the Ducks. Owobede once again. And that one's kept alive by Stanishevska. Back to Preston, and that's a point for the Spartans. 6 in a row. It's 20-19. They retake the lead.
She's one of those that has 15 aces, 33 errors. She serves uber aggressively.
Right into the game, they test out Hold'em, and she defends it. Gets it over to Preston, who gets the big kill for the Spartans.
With the recent kill to 250, that is an exemplary percentage to this point.
And a nice serve there, and she'll get the ace. That's Muisenga, 8-4 MSU.
This one could very well be another one of those.
Rachel Muisenga sending this one across, and back-to-back service aces for number 18.
Kind of take us farther, and honestly, just saying that this is it. We have a little bit of time left together. Like, why not make the most of it? And so
Maryland has won to this point.
There's Schnitta again, and that one's nicely played by Yosia, and a good return for the Spartans. It's Kulig. Season strong, of course. 2 more games here at the Breslin Center before they head to Wisconsin to take on the Badgers. Let's get it across to Aaliyah Moore, and that's a nice play there. It's going to be Muisenga with the serve for MSU, and she'll pick up the ace. That one hits that back line. This one's sent over by Spahn once again. They get it to Preston on that outside, and a nice save on a dig there by Spahn. Sire sends this one over. Yosia, Muisenga, Kulig in the middle, and she's got another one.
Area of that court she's trying to get to, but finds that one into the net.
Jana Spahn sending this one across. They play it into the middle for who else but Zuzana Kulig.
They'll be okay.
Zuzana Kulig sends this one in. Nicely played that time by Rohrbach. Muisenga. Stanishevska playing this one across to Preston. Nicely blocked by Maryland. Back over to the Spartan side. Here's Moore, blocked a second time.
Michigan State attempts to get it out, but can't.
We saw Bishop, usually such a great passer for the Spartans, and Muisenga, of course, but just a difficult position. We've seen them both struggle with that play early on in this game, but the Spartans
4 more than Maryland, and a 4-point lead for the Spartans.
And we've seen Kulig work excellently with Preston, with Anderson, with anyone who's been up front for MSU. Now Muisenga sends this across to Aaliyah Moore, and it's misplayed by the Terrapins. A big point for the Spartans. They get
that when Michigan State wins the first 2 sets, they've improved to 6-0 on this season.
And Maryland unable to corral this one on the opposite side. A big point for the Spartans. They retain that set.
You'll see a first touch. Muisenga now to the back line of Stanishevska.
In the top 15, lurking as a blocker all season long.
Nice dig by Yosia on the floor. And then Moore finishes the job for Michigan State.
And it proved on that one.
Muisenga over to the far side to Preston, blocked initially.
She had a career-high 9 kills Saturday against Rutgers.
Yeah, Moore trying to get the kill of her own and does just that. Muisenga, little miscommunication that time by Michigan State. You'll see he just has to send a free ball over. Here she is once again going over to Moore. Moore blocked up front, kept alive by Michigan State. Stanishevska tries, and Michigan State comes through with a kill.
So much pressure on the back row for Northwestern, they've got to respond.
Here's Stanishevska once again. Muisenga blocked up front was Preston. Moore with the free ball. Right first touch, now near side over to Hazan. Quickly over to Russo. Rally continues, Moore tries to end it. And here's right once again for the Wildcats. Hazan can't get the kill attempt to go. Now far side over to Russo. Michigan State goes to Preston, and the Spartans, after a long rally, gets the kill.
And terminates.
So Muisenga now over to the far side. Preston able to get another kill.
Yosia, who's just so aggressive in the background.
Moore skying high and getting the kill.
Touches it the first time before Muisenga. Well done.
And that time it drops in, and Muisenga gets the little and one celebration.
With how good of a defender Yosia is, it'll be fun to watch them battle it out all night.
Coming off of her 6th 20-kill match of the season against Ohio State that went 5 sets. Muisenga setting it up the middle to Kulig, who puts it down. On the left, for the adjustment she's had to make, has looked very strong to end this year. And the Spartans will pick up a point at the service line with an ace. They're within 5.
Michigan State can do with that.
Stanishevska, heavy swing for the kill.
Julia Orgel taking one off the face for that one. That's what you get for jumping so high.
Rachel Muisenga at the service line. The Spartans down by 1. Furbringer tries to go one hand. Stanishevska has that denied, but it will land for a Michigan State kill. Block, one of the best in the country, 2nd in the country, in fact. Just be creative. Muisenga looking up the middle. Kulig able to fool the Badgers and pick up a point. Really nowhere for Stanishevska to go on that play. Muisenga looks to Moore, who whips it to the floor. She is explosive. We know that adds up. Muisenga with a quick set with Kulig on the finishing end. Wisconsin with another shot. And Michigan State fight it off again. They do.